I don't know. We'll see. I got hooked up to their Wi-Fi. It actually worked this time. Like I tried hooking up to the Wi-Fi and then it didn't take. And so y'all let me know if it's any better when you get on. Somebody's on. I just don't know who it is because I can't see. All I can see is that it's one person. So they gave us, hopefully it's better, a bag of goodies. And there are going to be so many people here. Hi, I'm back. Is it better? Is the connection better? Hopefully it's better. Oh, look at this. It like uncurled itself. That's so helpful. Oh my gosh, y'all, this hair. Poof. Okay. Oh, good. It's better. Good. I'm glad. So I have my little bag of goodies. Okay, good. Good. I'm so glad. My stepdaughter is gonna be extremely happy. They gave me a bottle of teriyaki sauce, y'all. It's a legit bottle of teriyaki sauce. Keto teriyaki sauce. Guy gone keto. Coconut aminos. Keto sweet is the sweetener, which is allulose, stevia, extract, monk fruit. Less than 2% of MCT oil, toasted sesame oil, guar gum, citric acid, and xanthan gum. So, very cool. My flight was, oh, thank you, Kizzy. Thank you. This morning I stood there and like curled all the little pieces that didn't want to agree with me. So, thank you. My flight was really good and really long for me. So, I actually bought a neck pillow. I'm going to put you guys up a little bit higher. There we go. That's a little bit better. I actually bought a neck pillow because I kept getting stuck between two large men. I'm like, I can't lay my head up against like the window or, like, so I bought a neck pillow so my head would stay up. So I didn't want to like fall asleep on somebody in the airplane. That might be a little bit interesting. Okay, they gave us this. Good idea. It has 0 sweeteners, 0 calories. It's just carbonated water and then an amino acid blend. This one is sea berry. I'm actually kind of excited to try this. So I'm gonna wait till I have some ice and then I'm gonna try that. Well, let me see what else is in here. Oh, an entire packet of Element. So this has, I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. Okay, good. This has, I think it's one of each of all of their flavors in here. At least it looks like it. Let me check. Dr. Baker's channel, they were just talking about getting stuck between big people on flights. Yeah. The lemon habanero. I don't know if you guys have ever had, this one's my favorite. The mango chili. It tastes like a spicy nectarine to me. Like, it doesn't taste mango to me, it tastes like nectarine. And this one is my favorite, but it's got some kick. These guys, the lemon habanero and the mango chili, you could really easily sprinkle this like on fish or on shrimp. That would be absolutely fantastic. Someone actually asked the person next to them to pay half of their ticket. Excuse me, you're kind of coming into my space. Can you pay for half of my ticket, please? That's really funny. Watermelon, unflavored, citrus salt, orange, raspberry, and chocolate. So I love Element. Richard loves Element. I can only have like 1 pack a day. Any more than that, and bad things happen. My heart starts kind of going crazy. I think it's the potassium, but I'm not positive. I don't know. It's a theory. Let me see. And then I got all kinds of other stuff. All kinds of other flyers and things in here. But this I thought was kind of cool. Energy bits. Hi, Annabelle. Spirulina tablets. So these are just algae tablets, supposed to give you focus, fitness, energy. I've never heard of these before. You can chew or swallow them, and it's just algae. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I got this. They're teeny tiny little. They're little. You can't see them. I don't want to open them right now because I don't want them to fall out. But it says best used for improved energy, focus, and hunger. This high protein, zero carb, vegan keto fuel improves working, sports performance, nutrition, and traveling. Great for snacks or intermittent fasting. Not sure how you would say that fasting. This is not fasting. If you're consuming protein, you're not fasting. You guys are shrinking, aren't you? You're like going down. You're very slowly going down. Apparently, my selfie stick, it might need to retire. So, got those. Those were kind of fun. All kinds of other things in here. But honestly, one of the most fun things, it's a prescription pad from Diet Doctor. And it says patient name, limit carbs to less than blank grams per day. You fill in the blank. Eat adequate amounts of protein in every meal. Add fat to meals as needed for taste and satiety. And for more information and recipes, go to dietdoctor.com. It's an entire pad of these. Isn't that hilarious? And they're all the same. I was like, that's pretty catchy. So you got your own prescription pad to be able to write people prescriptions. I thought that was pretty funny. But yes, there's all kinds of like flyers and pamphlets and information in here. We've got so many speakers. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I don't even know if I'm going to understand a quarter of what I'm going to hear, but I'm going to try. So, whatever I can. Oh, and then they gave me exogenous ketones too. These I will not be taking anytime soon with caffeine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I think you have to be like ridiculously smart with like a PhD and possibly an MD too. I don't know. This is what Kim Howerton said. She thinks that those have to be like your credentials to speak at something like this. So very, very smart people. I'll do my best to glean everything that I can from it and then bring it back to you guys and break it down into little bite-sized pieces for you. So that is my goal. That's why I am here. And today is a very short day. It's from like 5 to 9, I believe, is our meeting today. Now Shauna has internet issues. Sounds about right. And then tomorrow and Saturday, it is a full day for both days. And then Sunday is only another half day. So that is that. I have my sustenance in case needed. I have, wait, where is it? It's down here. I found it. My steak in a bag. This stuff, guys, is seriously amazing. It is incredible. Oh, good, good. I'm glad that your internet's better, Shauna. So this is dried, dehydrated, what's the word? New York strip steak that was cut into these little thin slices. I got this from Costco. So this was already pre-sliced. It was all raw. And I'm going to make a video on it when I put up, hopefully the one that goes up on Saturday is going to be my video about getting ready. And then I sprinkle them with Redmond real salt because I have to sprinkle them with Redmond real salt. Dehydrated them at 167 for 8 hours. Oh my gosh. These are incredible. Now I did some with just regular salt and some with seasoned salt because I wasn't sure if I was going to like the seasoned salt. You guys are still sinking just a little bit. My head keeps going like this. But I really liked the flavor of the seasoned salt, so I added more. When I needed to add more time to them, I like sprinkled it on everything. So I did the entire package, and I brought the entire package with me. And one of my friends said that I needed to refrigerate it, but since it's dehydrated, I'm not sure if I actually need to. Well, the steak at Costco was great for a hot pot. Yes. Oh, your Costco stopped selling it? That's horrible. Oh, don't you hate that when they do that? It's like, wait, I found something amazing. So, if you guys have the ability to do it, to cut it, you could just use any steak. Oh, you like my throne? Thank you for my throne. There's like 3 other ones around here, so it would have to be a party. So it could be any steak as long as you can slice it really thin. If you have a meat cutter, hi Lindsay. Yeah, I'm at the Metabolic Health Summit, and I didn't post a video today because I was traveling. So I'm here. That's why I'm going live right now. Any steak, you could like par freeze it and then slice it as thin as possible. You can get a meat slicer. You can also, I believe, go to some butcher shops will actually slice your steak for you. So you could go take them a ribeye and be like, hi, can you slice this? Or a New York or whatever you're going to get. And ask them, hey, can you slice this really thin? And then they'll make these pieces for you. And then you put them in a dehydrator or in your regular oven. So I did this at 167 for 8 hours in my dehydrator because I didn't want to heat my entire oven. Oh my gosh, it is so, so, so good. I don't know how they compare to carnivore crisps. I've never even had carnivore crisps. So, oh, it's almost 7 a.m. in Australia. You're up early. Are you always up that early, Annabella? Always? Are you an early riser? But yeah, so that, my friend Tina is the one who told me she usually makes dehydrated ribeye. But I found the sliced steak and I went, oh, yes. So I did that because I don't have a slicer. I could do it by hand, but that would just kind of be interesting. So I have that. My crisps have to be superior. Plus, they have Redmond's real salt. No, not always up at this time. Well, then, surprise. Good morning. Happy whatever day it is for you. Saturday? Saturday. Probably Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Let me see. I haven't tried carnivore crisps because of the price. That's why I haven't tried them. I don't have a whole ton of money to go buy carnivore crisps because my children would love them and then they'd be gone in like a minute. Not gonna happen. And then Strive also has their biltong. I grabbed that too. This one was from Costco as well. Yeah, carnivore crisps. I'd love to. It's Friday. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's Thursday, huh? I don't even know what day it is right now. It's Thursday. I traveled on Wednesday. It's now Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, I got it. Also having a mental block when it comes to buying things that I know I could make myself. Yes. Yes. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, what bread do you recommend in the store? I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I don't because I can make it for cheaper. Now, not to say that the white bread is cheap. Don't think it's cheap. Just eating the Strive biltong a bit ago, yes, it's really good. And then I have my Brazil nuts because I'm on iodine and I want to take my selenium. And instead of buying a selenium supplement, I eat 3 of these Brazil nuts every day. That gets me about 300 micrograms of the selenium, and I do just fine with them. I do not go over. I actually did some research, and going over on your selenium can actually be really problematic. So it helps me to restrain myself and not go over. And the 3 nuts don't seem to cause me any problems. So that is fantastic. So that is all I brought food-wise. Hey, Kat. They did give me a stick. There was a stick in the bottom of my thing. Yeah, I've never tried the carnivore crisps. It's a fantastic idea, but I want to make it myself, so I made it myself. Paleo Choice meat stick, original meat stick, 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef with, here's the little picture of it. It's a cow. Grass-fed beef and pork. Oh, I actually like that. I like the combination. That's just me. Water, sea salt, encapsulated lactic acid, cultured celery powder. That's where the nitrates are coming from. You know how they say no nitrates added? Celery powder has natural nitrates in them. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I'm making you hungry. Get up and eat breakfast, I guess. Garlic, natural liquid smoke, black pepper, coriander, onion powder, white pepper, and red pepper. And now my husband is texting me. Because why not, right? He's at work, actually. So they gave us all kinds of fun little presents and things in the fun little tote bag that my kids are probably going to pilfer as soon as I get home, because why wouldn't they? So, and my representation, I brought my cup. The name of what? The place I'm at or the beef stick? Missed the name. I don't know. He does miss me. He's been messaging me, and I did not answer him like the minute that I walked into the hotel, and he texted me asking if I made it. Yeah. So I'm sorry I can't send you a cup to Australia. I have my sloppy joes recipe on the stove right now, and I'm super looking forward to dinner time. I have not had sloppy joes, girl, in like 5 years, probably. I'm getting the stick. Hang on, I'm getting the stick. Oh, you got your Yeti yesterday. I'm so glad. There it is. I don't know if is it backwards. It might be backwards. Paleo Choice is the one that they gave us. I have with me. I bought some chomp sticks. I bought some strive sticks, and my favorite strive stick is a green chili. It is so good. Like, it is so good. And it's got like this flavor, and it doesn't cause me any inflammation. So good. But I don't have it with me right now, so I'll have to go live again and show you guys all my stuff. I'm gonna make egg life with beef gelatin for air fryer tacos tonight. Oh yes, Cinco de Mayo. Oh yes, happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. Let me see. Yeah, so that's all my fun stuff. Oh, and my kids' homeschool stuff is getting okay. So how do you get a cup? Their homeschool stuff is being graded. That's the other thing. So these cups, they're the Carnivore's Angel cups, and on the back, this time we did steak in a cup. And for anyone who ordered one, I put a steak in a cup. I put a recipe in here for my marinated ribeyes. Lindsay said we used to take Jack Link's jerky everywhere. Not clean, but it was free to us back then. You know what? Do as good as you can. It does not have to be perfection. It just has to be progress. Progress over perfection. Right, my girl? So we placed an order. We placed a bulk order. I went on and I said, hey, everybody, do you want to order a cup? They were $50 plus shipping. So we will do it again. There's all kinds of different colors that are available. Probably in like a month, we'll probably do it again. We'll try to get it before prices go up too terribly much. But I will do that again. I will make an announcement on YouTube. I will make an announcement on Instagram, and I will make an announcement on Facebook. So that if you want to do that, and I'll make an announcement in the Mighty Network too. But let me see. I saw a video saying if zero carbs and limit protein and up the fat. What say you? Okay. It depends. I'm going to get a shirt that says it depends. I swear to you guys, I really am. It depends. And the reason I say that is because there's so much more to it than just, well, if you're zero carb, then you shouldn't eat that much protein. And the reason that a lot of people say that is because they truly believe that if you overconsume protein, you can force gluconeogenesis. And by forcing it, it's going to take if you eat 3 pounds of meat, then it's going to take half of that and turn it into cake. But the thing is, your body is smart. And that's actually a really expensive process. Like, to turn a protein into glucose in your body is a very expensive process. So it's not going to do it unless it absolutely has to. It does it like overnight when you're sleeping and you're not eating enough. If it needs a little bit of a pick me up, it'll do that when you begin to work out. If you need more sugar while you're working out because you're already really low carb, then it will do it then. So I say you need to experiment with where you feel the best. So if you feel good at a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to fat, you have no complaints, no qualms, you have great energy, you're sleeping fantastic, you're able to do whatever it is that you need to do, then stay there. If you find that you're low on energy, you maybe have a little bit of mental fog, you're not feeling super great, then you might want to look at upping the fat. But the other thing that a lot of people in this space are starting to kind of realize is that you can't just eat everything that you want on a carnivore diet. A lot of people have leptin and ghrelin resistance, so their body doesn't signal to them that, hey, you're full, you don't need anymore. So knowing about how much you're eating and where you feel the best is really important. So I would love to say that if you're zero carb, then you should eat not as much protein and more fat. But I know some people who are zero carb who thrive on the higher protein and the lower fat, which to me makes no metabolic sense whatsoever, because where are you getting your fuel from but they're doing fantastic. So their bodies have adjusted to that, and that's where they feel the best. So really doing some of your own sleuthing and experiments can be very, very helpful. Oh yeah, the blue, it was offshore blue, Mary. Or corporate blue. No, they were out of offshore blue. They only had corporate blue. When I say it depends, you think of adult diapers. Thanks for that, honey. So helpful. Used to work at Jack Link's. That's awesome. Excited I was able to catch part of the live. Hi, and the live is working now because I'm on the Wi-Fi. I've been having a protein shake with milk and 2 eggs, plus protein powder. It makes me feel really good. That's fantastic. Most say tracking is pointless, but it helps me so much. I like knowing what I'm eating and where I need to improve or cut back on. I think, now this is my humble opinion, I think that everybody should try carnivore, and I think that everybody should try tracking. Unpopular opinion. I think that you should try carnivore. I think everybody should try carnivore because, you're very welcome, Chris, because it's the most powerful elimination diet on the planet. If you are having a hard time with any foods and you don't know about it, this is the best way to find out. You would cut all of the plants out. You would be just meat-based. You could do some spices still, and that would be totally fine. 5 a.m. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. But then you bring back in plant foods, and you bring them back in one at a time, and then you see what's bothering you and what's not bothering you. So that is an extremely powerful and very simple and honestly pretty cheap experiment, because you could pay for food sensitivity tests, but there's also nuances to those tests. Same thing with tracking. I know people hate tracking, but I think it is a fantastic way for you to learn where your macros come from, not necessarily calories, because I don't really like the concept of calories. I prefer the concept of energy. And you're going to get most of your energy from fat since we're avoiding the carbohydrates. And then your building blocks are going to be from your protein. So you need to know a baseline of kind of where you are. I suggest tracking for like a week. That's it. Don't stress over it. It's just to give you an idea of about where you are. Then in the future, if needed, you go, okay, yeah, people are talking about needing so many calories. I know calories, energy, so much energy. I'm over that. I'm under that. And honestly, a lot of the time when people start tracking, they realize that they're under eating. And it kind of opens up your eyes to go, well, if I'm supposed to have like 1,800 calories for energy every single day to run optimally, but I'm only getting 1,400, what does that mean? It means that my body is going to lower down my metabolic processes so that they're at 75%, which means that my protein and my cell turnover is now not happening as often as it should. So my autophagy is also not happening as often as it should. Autophagy happens all the time in the background on small little levels. It's always happening on some small level. But if your metabolic rate has been lowered because you're under consuming your calories, those cells aren't getting turned over. They're not getting replaced. Your new lipid layers around your cells are not getting, they're spring cleaning. Lindsay says, I can testify when I track, I realize I'm under eating. People say that so many times. I track everything so I know what I'm doing and so I don't under eat. That is exactly why I had to track, because I was chronically under eating. 12, 1,400 calories a day, maybe 1,000, and that was it. I was like, okay, yeah, no, this is not okay. And I know that that's one of the reasons I was gaining weight. Now, granted, I've got a lot of other issues going on. I'm going to do a video. This is a little teaser. I'm going to do a video with Danny going over my blood work, because we found some fun little surprises in my blood work when I had my functional blood workup done. So she is going to go through the whole thing. Danny Conway, she's a functional medicine practitioner. For those of you who don't know, I've had her on my channel a couple of times. She is also one of the coaches in my Mighty Network. So we're going to work up my blood work, and we're going to look and see, because you would think that if food could fix everything, that I would be pretty darn fixed by now. But I have a theory that if food wasn't the only thing that caused your problems, food can't be the only thing to fix your problems. Just think about that. We have so many other things that are attacking us, be it chemicals in our food, in our atmosphere, medications, what happened to us when we were younger, our mother's microbiome that was passed on to us. Is it lacking? There's so many things that have affected us that don't have anything to do with food. So it's unlikely that we will be able to reach optimal health with food alone if there are other things that are at play. And that's kind of an unpopular opinion right now, because there's a lot of people who would love to tell you, just eat meat, you'll get healthy, everything will get better. And for some of those people, it absolutely works. For a lot of the ones that are in this space, it works. But for some, it doesn't. And that is why I am here. I am here in this space, and I'm here at the Metabolic Health Summit to learn more about the people who are not fully healed by therapeutic ketosis, by the people who are not fully healed by going carnivore. What else is there? And I had a conversation the other day about, I said that I'm broken, that I'm damaged. And someone on YouTube said, you're not damaged, you're just different. But I do think I am damaged. I've taken medications. My favorite example right now is Accutane. Accutane came out and they admitted that it actually alters your DNA permanently. There is no, thank you, Chris. My husband just texted me the same thing, by the way. But there is no, there's so much more to it, guys. Like, I wish that we could just eat meat and get better. I really do. But there's no reversing the damage that I have from Accutane because it permanently altered my DNA. So what does that mean? Well, I don't really know, because just like with the GMO food, we don't know what consuming those GMO foods is going to do to us long term, because it's showing that consuming the GMO food actually does affect our DNA as well. So the medications, the foods, the food products, I say foods lightly, those are all working against us. And when you go outside and you get smog from the cars, or the chemicals that they're spraying on the food, on crops, the glyphosate, there's just so many things that are attacking us. So that's why I'm here, to learn more, to be able to help you guys as much as possible. Hi, Amelia. To take the next step and to not get discouraged if food is not enough. If it's not what's healing you and fixing you, don't be afraid. Don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like, well, I was lied to. There's so much more than that. Like Allie just said, so many variables. Oh, Lana, you made it. Hi. So it's just, there's so much more to it. I wish I had a crystal ball that I could pull out and I could look at for everybody and be like, okay, you specifically need to eat these foods with these macros only. And that is your perfect formula. But unfortunately, I haven't found that crystal ball yet. Maybe I should start checking like thrift stores or something. I don't know. I got nothing. So, anyways, that's why I'm here. I'm super excited about it. And I'm really glad that the Wi-Fi worked this time so that I could get on and do this live with you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to, yes, Element is legit. I completely agree with you. I'm going to go and walk around and go see if I can find and meet some people. I need to get some business cards made up because I don't have any business cards, people. Anyways, thanks so much, guys, for hopping on with me. Of course, it's clear. It's not in Wisconsin. That's why. Okay, so I love you guys, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye, guys.